But then the minister, when he came in, he actually raised a lot of emotions, expectations, where he gave directive that, for ease of access in obtaining passports. But then there are still some challenges of processing, capturing, and collection of this. And this seems to, confirm the skeptics' opinion that this might not be done. He also apologized lately for not really meeting up with the 2 week target. What would you say to this? What would you say is responsible for this?
The issue that has to do with passport is a policy issue. But operationalization, that's facilitation of the issuance and administration of passport at the command level, is an operational issue. So I would rather discuss the operational issue on passport than to go into the policy of passport. The policy of passport has to do with what goes about the contracts and the production of passport, which is not within my purview. But the operationalization, which has to do with issuance and administration, is within the purview of the command. The Passport Control Office is being supervised by a passport control officer who is under the supervision also of a controller. So the controller of every state command, by virtue of our mandate, we have a direct supervision right over the passport offices. And passport is not an issue that is just by the surface. It's an operational issue that has to do with technology, and it has to do with human beings. So when these two aspects are not taken care of, there's likely to be issues. When we talk about technology, we're talking about the network, we're talking about electricity, and we're talking about the know-how of the operators of the machines. And then when we're talking about human beings, we're talking about the applicants themselves, the attitude of the applicants, the level of understanding, and that's the more reason why the Controller General of Brigade Service, the Acting Controller General of Brigade Service, Caroline Wurala Repoju, directed that we must educate all passport applicants on frequently asked questions and things they need to know about the passport. Passport is beyond just applying, but you must come with the right documents. There are instances when people come for passport and all they want is they want it now. That is a recipe for corruption. That is one of the areas we have been sensitizing our staff and officials on. Nobody comes to you to tell you now. There cannot be any magic about producing passports for somebody who has not gotten the right documents. Sometimes individuals will want to change certain information, which is not within the purview of the state command. But as much as they come to the state and they cannot get it immediately, they will resort to social media to say that I was at the immigration office and I cannot get my passport. You can only get your passport when the conditions or the requirements are met. And these requirements are on the website. Every person can Google on www.immigration.gov.ng and go to the section that has to do with passport, and you get all the requirements. And it is an online application, and you can pay online. But most times, people prefer to always go to passport office in the name of I have somebody there. And thank God for the Acting Controller General of Brigade Service, who has discouraged people from using a third party. So once an individual can go and process his passport himself, we are sure that such kind of individual will get his passport at the right time. Get the right document, follow the right process, and don't cut corner. It is the best way to getting passport issued to people. And it has been done all over the place. The magic one that you saw that was unbundled for processing passport is because of the deployment of every asset of the service to ensure that people who don't have right document do not get through. People who are cutting corners are not getting what they want, because you cannot go to a third party who's not an immigration officer and scale through the process that's in place now. There is a SATCOM unit and there's also a monitoring unit that ensure that no individual who did not go through the right process pass through the passport office.